This is Paul Wett with www.wetttraderllc.com. I'm just going to take about 4 to 6 minutes here, folks, and just show you some examples of price reversal patterns. We just recently had a real nice price reversal pattern, folks. We spot these out. We teach our students and our clients high probability, lower risk trades. Reversal is probably one of the best trades. Reversal is where a market's trending down. You can clearly see this is a 240 chart, and this market is trending down from the 18. This is the 18 moving average. This is the 40 moving average. It's trading down. The 18's lower than the 40. So we're going down, down, down. This S&P 500 E-mini contract, folks. All the way up here in, what is this, the beginning of the year in January, up in the 2000s, 2050 area. All the way down to 1810, 18.6. Okay, folks. 1804 and a quarter. Now this comes down, 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 down. Where do we want to start taking a look at buying some of this stuff to see when this thing's going to stop selling? See, I want to sell, 18, 40, sell, 18, sell, 40, sell, 18, sell, 40, sell, 18, sell, 40, sell, but bam. Now I'm getting stopped out, bam. Look what happens. The moving average crosses 1840. So now this is telling me that now my 240, which is a 4-hour bar, is trending up because my 18 crossed the 40. But what gets me even more excited, folks, is when we have a reversal like that, there's only 2 or 3 patterns that I know that you can see, or at least that I can see because I'm a very visual guy. Reversals in the market. All the reversal is, folks, is when buyers and sellers, they run out of gas. We're selling. Definition of a trend. Lower low, lower high, 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 lower low, lower high. This high is lower than this. But now we're getting to, this is still a lower high too. We got 1904, 1907. And now we come and make a low again. Now, this is called a head and shoulder pattern. I love the head and shoulder. This is a reversal. This is actually called a head and shoulder bottom. If you could draw your lines here, let me see if I can draw it to make it a little bit clearer for you guys. I want you to really see this. Sometimes these happen on all time frames. But this is my shoulder right here, folks. My trend's coming down. My trend's going up. And my trend's coming down. This is my head. Then my trend's coming up. And my trend's coming down. This is my shoulder. And then my trend's coming up. Okay, this is a head. These are my shoulders. Now let me show you what I got here too. This is called the neckline. Where my shoulders are, you can draw a horizontal line across there. And that is going to be some really good resistance. Really good resistance. After you make your shoulders, you make your lower low than this low. Now we made a higher high than this low. So if I want to get on board and I want to try buying this market, this is going to be a good opportunity. Now, let me tell you, folks, you might not win at every trade, but that's okay. On the average, you're going to be with the trend, and the trend is your friend. Because let me tell you something, folks, this is exciting. This is real, and this is right here, and this is right now. The other thing about head and shoulder reversal patterns is the market's going to reverse. It's going to tell you where it's going to go. I mean, come on, folks. This market is actually speaking to you. You just have to listen to the language. Listen to what it's saying. It's telling you that I have resistance at this 1900 level. It's pretty clear, folks. 1, we sold it here. Came here, sold it, made a lower low. Sold it again. Didn't make a lower low. Sold it again. Did make a lower low. What do you think's going to happen, folks? Everybody who's selling, this is where their stop is. This is where their stop. So what that means on this head and shoulder, it's going to give you an idea, because this is a big downtrend. Now, folks, I'm not telling you the downtrend's over. What I'm telling you, it's time for the market to take a breather. And when it takes a breather, it sometimes gets volatile. It cross-trend trades on longer time periods, but with this knowledge, you can take advantage of it. And you can take advantage of it by staying with this intermediate trend until it hits its objective. And let me tell you how that works. You can take this high, this head and shoulder about 1903 here or 1907. I mean, this low is 1804, folks. That's 103 points. 103 points. 103 points. That's a $5,000 trade in the S&P Mini 500. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take, but usually it's a 4-hour chart. It's probably going to be a week or two because this is spanning over, a week or two. So when this thing forms in a week or two, it's going to bust out. It's going to hit its objective probably within 5 to 6 days. We broke out of the triangle here. Usually not the triangle, I apologize. Triangle is another reversal pattern. We broke out. If you want to see about triangles, see my my triangle, how to trade a triangle chart. Same concept. It's a little different. This is the head and shoulder. When it breaks out of this shoulder here, or breaks out of this neckline here, it's going to go the distance, which is 100 points. In my opinion, that means that we're projecting this thing to go to about 2,000. And that's not unrealistic. And this is a level of resistance in here. Now, my goal is to tell you guys and use my software at www.wetttraderllc.com to take advantage of these trades. Now, what's going to happen here on this head and shoulder bottom? Usually, there's an 80 to 90% probability we're going to hit that 2,000 before we take this low out. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's a reversal. Now, like I said, over the long term, I'm not saying that the trend is over, because if you look at a daily chart, you can clearly see we're in a big downtrend here, folks. But this is my head and shoulder bottom. Now, can you see that on a daily chart? I can see it on a daily chart because I see we're popping here. We haven't held a close below this level, this 1850 level. That's very good for support. And once we pass through, like I said, this 1905, I think we got 2,000. So we might bang through here. 1, 2, this could be an ABC 1, 2, 3. We'll have a 4. And what usually happens on a reversal pattern, we'll either have a triangle on a wave 4 to retest this low, or we'll break out the other way. So, but right now, I think we have a high probability to meet the objective of this 2,000 trade. Excuse me. If you look at this chart, folks, this is the weekly chart. Look at that 18 moving average, folks. It's right at my objective at 2,000. Isn't that interesting? I'm just telling you, folks, I want you to make money. www.wetttraderllc.com. We can make some money. I can show you how to take advantage of these trades. They happen all the time. They're high probability trades, low risk trades. I use a 6-point stop, $300. I can show you an area on these charts where the market's going to reverse with a very high probability. You'll also see that same pattern. Now, this is a 5-minute chart, folks. This is a 5-minute chart. This is some great trading right here, man. Great trading. But this is a 5-minute chart. Now, you'll see those reversal patterns, or the head and shoulder reversal patterns, on every time frame. The thing that you got to watch, folks, is the size of the triangle, because this market can do whatever it wants. Right now, right here, this is the 5-minute chart, right? This kind of looks like a head and shoulder reversal pattern, right? This is kind of looking like this is my shoulder here, right? This is my head here, made a lower low. This is another shoulder here, significant low. All you need is a 5-bar low and a 5-bar low and a lower low in the middle. And you know you got the support and the resistance there. And as long as you got the support and the resistance there, and this would be my neckline at the top. And so this head and shoulder bottom, look at this. 1898, so that's about 99. That's a 5-point triangle. We went way more than 5 points. We went up, we went 10, came back. Oh, look at this. This is another market pause. And what is this? This is a triangle, folks. Market's telling you something. The market's telling you something. Get on this train. If I'm making a higher high, this is my seller saying, I got this. I got this. I got this, guys. This is what the seller's saying. This is what the buyer's saying. I got this. This is what the seller's saying. I got this. This is what the buyer's saying. Not only do I got this, we're going to break through this, and it broke through here. So this is not a reversal triangle. This is called a continuation triangle. But this is a pause in the market. Head and shoulder is a pause, but it's a reversal. The head and shoulder is the bigger, longer-term reversals. Sure, sometimes you get a head and shoulder that will break out and go the other way. Usually that happens when you have news like this is not a head and shoulder. This is not a head and shoulder. See, folks? This is not a head and shoulder. Some people think, I've had some students think that this was a head and shoulder. This is not a head and shoulder. We really have to bang on this line 4 times. We never did. We're going to come up here once, then come down here, then come up here, then come down here, then come up here, then come down here, then come up here. So this would have been, this is not a triangle. I just wanted, people think sometimes of this, but no, you got to come right here. It's got to be symmetrical. And you have your objective. So like I said, there's a lot of opportunities at www.wetttraderllc.com. We can show you the reversal patterns. We can show you the continuation patterns. We can show you how to take advantage of the software because that's where the money's at, folks. Let the software do all the work. Just click the button, turn it on. When you see the pattern, click the button, turn it on. Any questions? www.wetttraderllc.com. Like me on Facebook. If you want to learn how to trade the reversal patterns, head and shoulder patterns, call us, www.wetttraderllc.com. Like us on Facebook.